so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you're joining me from. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Accept my greeting according to your time zone. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime I upload a video. You can be among the first to receive it. Then go to the comment section at all times. Leave your comment, drop your contribution. If you have suggestions, make it out there. If you have any criticism, put it down on the comment section. It will make us to get better, presenting you a better program. Thank you so much.
Gospel, preaching the gospel, the freedom that will liberate millions of people and your entire generations unborn. They are busy, they want to be doing the same job, but they don't want to miss anything. They want that same money they should be getting in their place of work. They want to be getting it now as they are doing broadcasts. If they do broadcasts, you give them money to subscribe their Wi-Fi's. You give them money to buy the phone, the gadgets that they will use to do it. You give them money for everything. Every expenses that they are running in their homes, you even pay tax. You even pay them. You even pay their tax. Like the one they call the IPOB pays her tax.
Exactly.
And takes her health. Everything that has to do with his health issues, IPOB takes care of it. Whereas where he's working, he should have health insurance.
Exactly.
Where he's working, because where he's working is not zoo. So now, the health insurance that the company where she's working is taking care of, she's collecting the money from IPOB. Whenever she's sick, she go to the hospital, and the company that already insured her health in a particular hospital, that whenever she's sick, that she should go there. Whenever she went there, whatever the doctors diagnose, whether she's sick or not, he will come out and tell IPOB, I'm just coming out, I've been hospitalized for 1 week, and the bill there is over $2,000. IPOB will pay. So this is the reason why these people have never been faithful. And now they see the agitation of Mazi Simon Ekpa after that incident that happened in Germany, after that New Yam Festival that happened in Germany in 2018 or thereabout. After that 2018 New Yam Festival, 2019/2020, Simon Ekpa coming into the system. And when he came in, oh, my network is,
yeah, we can see. Yeah,
when he came in 2019, he became even times 100 better than everybody that had been here since 12, 13 years ago.
That's right.
If you listen to his conversation, because I started listening to him from the day one he started preaching. If I listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stops his broadcast, he normally starts his own. That's the time his broadcasts want to be clashing with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. People started reporting. He stopped. Whenever Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but that time, you know, our leader sometimes will not give you notification that is coming.
Yeah.
All of a sudden he will come. But when those periods that he will not give notification, and already Mazi Simon Ekpa is already on his own broadcast, and he will come, they will quickly run and say, Mazi Simon Ekpa is doing broadcast. When Onyendu is doing his own broadcast, that time they've seen that what this person is doing is challenging to them, that they cannot do. That this person is almost the same, doing the same thing, almost like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. His analysis is equal to none. The way he analyzes things is equal to none. So the envy started immediately. He will not come to join you in your meeting. He will not ask you if you want to be the zonal coordinator or be the one of the DOS or be one of this one or one of this one. But for the fact that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has not said it, because as at that time Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has not said anything about the broadcast of Simon Ekpa. He either condemn it or praise him.
Yeah.
He kept mute. All those people, those idiots were killing themselves. What they are doing, they want to instigate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu against Simon Ekpa.
Exactly.
And against the people. The people they are targeting is us. Not even Simon Ekpa as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Are you getting me? That by the time they instigate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu against Simon Ekpa, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will tell the Biafrans not to listen to Simon Ekpa, that Simon Ekpa is fighting the struggle. Then you know that every Biafran will desert Simon Ekpa. Then by the time they conclude this their evil plan that they planned that fall back on their head now and crush them to doing underground job where they will remain forever and ever, that they will never come out from. It would have been very terrible because Simon Ekpa wouldn't have won the trust of the Biafra.
That's right.
Now they cannot condemn, has condemned his broadcast. Are you getting it? But the same people, when they waited to see Mazen, they cannot condemn this man. Instead of it, he came out and tell everybody to go and listen to him. That Mazen Simon Ekpa is even more mad than himself. He said it.
Yeah.
That had it been, it's only him that is mad. That the Nigerian government will think, that the international community will think that it's only him. But now that Simon Ekpa has come into the picture, then they will know that it's only him, that is not only him as an Amdekano that is mad.
Exactly. That he even need more mad people to come in.
Yes, and he even need more mad people to join Simon Ekpa. So when he made this statement, he spoiled everything. He spoiled the show for these people that have given themselves title in IPOB struggle. Doctor in the struggle. And a professor in a struggle. You've never attended school before, but you're already a professor for the fact you can come to YouTube, you can come to Facebook and tell people that you are doing Biafra. If they ask you a question, you call the person off. So this is where the deterioration started. And this, their envy and jealousy take them to where they are today. That they begin to fight. The time that devil possessed them, because they are only said, once you're not spiritual, the devil will possess you. And once he possesses you, you will go out of IPOB. And you will go and yab for 1 week, 2 weeks. That ends you. That is your end. When Mazen Simon Ekpa is telling them that after 28, your name will be completely wiped off from anything that has to do with Biafra struggle. That the Nigeria gutter media, brown envelope gutter media of Nigeria is carrying whatever junk that they dish out. It's not because they are with content, no, but because they don't want everybody to now see Simon Ekpa as the one champion of the struggle. It's now Nigerian government that is brushing, that is the one brushing the US. Telling people that it's not Simon Ekpa, that everybody should follow the US. That means something is wrong somewhere. Like a government that is afraid to carry whatever that Mazen Amdekano has to say. The same Nigerian government is not the one campaigning for you people that you guys should be the one in charge, not Simon Ekpa. That means something has gone wrong. Because our leader that you said you're following said that whenever your enemy begins to praise you, whenever Fulani begins to praise you, check your back, check yourself. Yeah. You are no more standing. Are you getting it? But now it's the Fulani that is praising you, the Fulani that is killing you, and the one praising you and wanting you to be the leader. That means there's something you're not doing right. Are you getting it? So this is where this compromise and the betrayal started. That the man decided they come out openly when they see that Mazen Simon Ekpa, that the mantle is already on him, that the land of Biafra had chosen him to pilot the struggle in the absence of Mazen Amdekano incarceration. They got mad and began to unravel everything. Their intention before is to make sure that the ESN, that they destroy ESN. That's why they stop funding them, stop sending them anything, and they start instigating one commander against another one. They started killing themselves. They want to use this medium to turn the ESN to be something else. But thank God for Mazen Simon Ekpa. And thank God for some top commanders of ESN that capture the joke of what is happening and align themselves on the right path. Because the constant brokers of Simon Ekpa already prepared the mind of the genuine Biafrans that are following.
That's right.
Prior to what is happening today. Are you getting me? I started following Mazen Simon Ekpa from that time he started broadcasting. Immediately, any day that our leader didn't come, I will use his own broadcast to console myself. Anytime our leader did not come for 1 week, I will use his broadcast to console myself. So it happened that when our leader now, the extraordinary rendition him, I was grieved. But I said that there's hope because of Simon Ekpa. But my challenge now become, what is he going to do with this DOS? How is he going to work with them? Because I'm an Imane member, I'm one of the coordinators here. Are you getting me? And I know the language these people are using against this young man. So I know it's never going to be a chance play. And along the line, they carry all their E-rats. Oh yeah, everybody should face Simon Ekpa. Everybody, Simon Ekpa, if you cannot submit your platform, because that's the condition for him to come and be given a slot of 1 hour to say something in Radio Biafra, and they will write script for you. You cannot say this one. You can. I was yesterday after that broadcast, after that space with the Fulani people, because we are here till our spokesperson, our prime minister, came online. Then we'll have to shut the space down. After that space, I was asking myself, what could it have been? Had it been Simon Ekpa say, I want just to be an obedient child. Let me surrender my platform to these people, so that they will give me, let it be that I obey what Mazen can already said I should take over the struggle till he come out. But I see that it's not working. Since these people are the DOS, let me surrender my destiny and see how I can work with them. These people, what they would have done is, whenever Mazen Simon Ekpa came to have that is 1 hour slot, after dishing out and trying to raise the spirit of the struggle in the Biafrans, these people will come up after he might have dropped the mic. They will come up and tell you, don't listen to that madman. He's not speaking for us. We will correct some things that he has said. And you know, when somebody is working with you, your brother, and whenever he speaks,
are you there? Can you hear me?
am I still coming out?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you, my brother.
Okay. And you know, when you and your brother, maybe you are into something, and your brother is giving a speech or something, and he make a mistake or something, or if he didn't even make a mistake, but for the fact maybe he speak more eloquently than you are you getting me? And you just want, and the people were praising him and say, this person can speak even more than, just like the way they did to David and Saul.
Yeah.
That Saul killed 10,000 and Saul killed 1,000. David killed 10,000. You see, the gap is too much. So for Saul now to make the women of Israel to sing for him, he have to take away David now, to take away David, so that everybody will not see David to sing for. They will only sing for Saul. It will only be 1,000. No any other person kill any other thing apart from 1,000. You understand the game now? So they have to go against Simon Ekpa to take him out, so that nobody will say that the Simon Ekpa killed 10,000 and the DOS kill only 200, or even one. They don't even kill which one. They don't even kill one person. That's zero. That's 0,000,000 into how many million that you can come. Are you getting it? So they don't want that challenge. They don't want anybody that will come to them with superior arguments. No, you just want to be that they feed you knowledge like the Fulanis, that thing, that only that method that they know. They want everybody to kill himself in that place. That is command and control. Our leader said this command and control, but you have never paid even a single one. If I were them in the hem of affair of this struggle, and my leader came out to say that I lack men, I will be ashamed of myself.
Of course.
I will go to my leader and say, that means, please, look inside me and know what is wrong with me. What is it that I'm supposed to be doing that I'm not doing? Because if I'm doing something right, maybe you say, okay, I need like 99 men, that I already have one. But this one, our leader said he prayed in Israel and tell God, I'm not seeing anybody around me. Anybody, he said, when you say you're not seeing anything, that means everything around you is negative.
Exactly.
But this thing didn't even move, because these people have been given a reprobate mind. Their mind is not in the struggle. They don't understand spiritual languages. They don't understand anything. Their eyes is just fixated on that glory. We are the doers. We are the this one. We are the this one. We are the this one. Command and control. We go to meeting. We kill chicken. We chop. we sing the Kano is another savior, we go home. They think that's the way Biafra will be got. They never knew that we go to this land. So my brother, not to waste much of your time, to continue with your program. Thank you so much and welcome back.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate you a lot. I appreciate you. Thank you for your immense support. I really appreciate, and I'm going to try to make sure I make out time to join you on Twitter Space also, because we must
join us, Sonny Aparawa, Rafa Jerry, Biafra Voice is even speaking now.
I'm going to be there.
Biafra Voice is here with us. Yes.
I will make out time and try to. Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Let me rejoin them back. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
So, my fellow Biafrans, you have heard from our beloved brother, Ifa Nyimora. This is one of our gallant Biafran. This is one of our gallant Biafran who has been making points, who has been making waves, giving points. He has always been joining us here. I saw somebody trying to join. Please, if you want to join the platform, keep your phone this way. Keep your phone this way and make sure you click your rotation on. You have to put your phone on rotation and keep your phone this way in a horizontal form. When you keep your phone in a horizontal form with your rotation on, you can be able to join. Thank you. So, my beloved brother who has joined us now, my brother Ifan, is one of our gallant men who is fighting the battle here online, engaging in different battles online, on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube, everywhere. And when we talk about the radical evangelism, this is what it's all about. Every one of you can remember when our Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government in Exile, Master Simon Ekpa, told us about the radical evangelism. That radical evangelism is still on. It has not ended. We will continue on that radical evangelism until Biafra comes. Don't think it's ended. It's not ending anytime soon. And the soldiers you are seeing coming to speak here are radical messengers. We are everywhere. And you that is watching us from there, you have to be radical also in sharing. Once you get into any broadcast where the auto-piloted IPOB are sending their message, you have to be radical in sharing. Share it to every of your friends. Share it to any platform you belong, any WhatsApp group. Make sure you share so they can get the message, because we are having so many restrictions. They can't allow our message to go far. It is you and I that will make our message to go far and reach out to people we're supposed to reach. Today, we are talking about obedience. Obedience is better than sacrifice. And when we talk about obedience, we are not talking about those who are obeying on the wrong path. We are not talking about the politicians. We are talking about obeying the right thing, obeying the message that Chukwu has given to our Supreme Namazen Nandekan. Our Supreme Namazen Nandekan remains the leader of the struggle. There's nothing you can do about it. He is the leader of the struggle. And he has laid a strong foundation, strong and solid foundation that we must follow. Ask yourself, are you obeying the message of Mazen Nandekan or not? Ask yourself, are you obedient to the message of Mazen Nandekan or not? That is the message you have to ask yourself. If you are obedient, if you ask yourself that question and you answer that question diligently and sincerely, then and only then is when you will be able to know where you stand. You will never be confused. You will never be deceived. You will never be distracted. But if you cannot answer that message and question sincerely within yourself, you will continue to dance from pillar to pole. You will continue to go and write and say that you are confused. You come to WhatsApp group, you come to a group where the message is being preached and you say that you don't know whom to follow. You don't know who you say this to, because you are not obedient to the word. Some of you focus on the sacrifice. You said, what are we going to do with Mazen Nandekan? What are we going to do to free him? Oh, Mazen, you sing the name of Mazen Nandekan as your leader. You praise him, you worship him, you say everything about him. You want him to be free. You cry about him. But when you come to obedient of the word, how obedient have you been? How obedient have you been? Obedient is better than sacrifice. How obedient have you been to the word of Mazen Nandekan? That is what I'm talking about. Mazen Nandekan laid a foundation and gave all the standard through which we can be able to get Biafra. How obedient have you been to that standard? The standard standard, and there are so many important things that Mazen Nagana has spoken to us. How obedient have we been to it? Mazen Nagana gave us a direction, told us whom to listen to, told us what to follow. And today, not only because Mazen Nagana told us, we have seen that the same person he directed us to is consistent in his words, which is the key we are talking about. And there is this laughable thing that I see online that people make a voice note and share, and they begin to talk. They say that Mazen Simon Ekpa, he says a thing and he doesn't do it. What is that thing that Mazen Simon Ekpa said I didn't do? And they will begin to point about our countdown, the 150 days countdown. Some of them will begin to point it as something that he said that he didn't do anything. What were you expecting after the countdown? What were you expecting? Were you expecting were you expecting the autopilot IPOB or the spokesman of Biafra to give order to blow up everywhere in Biafra land? Is that what we were expecting? Were you expecting for the IPOB to go along and begin to take the life of innocent people? Were you expecting that after the countdown that will begin to blow up everywhere, begin to cause havoc everywhere, begin to take innocent life? Is that what we were expecting? You have to be, if you are expecting that, that means you are mentally sick. That means you're mentally sick. Since after that countdown, haven't you seen progress? Have you seen the partial declaration of Biafra? Since that, after that very countdown, haven't you seen new things coming? In that countdown, we achieved a lot. Since after that countdown, if you have not seen anything, at least today, you are seeing the Biafra Republic, Biafra government, Biafra Republic government in exile. If you have not seen anything, you have seen that. The open declaration of Biafra, you have seen that. No one can boldly, no sensible person can boldly come out now and tell us that Biafra is dead. The resurrection of Biafra have been activated fully. It has been activated. Every single thing that Mazen Simon can put in place, he's following it one after the other. Some of them are saying that we said in 2023 that Biafra is going to come. In this 2023, we have given ourselves that mandate. We have given ourselves that measurement that it will come in this 2023, and don't we stop it. That is how a sensible person does things. You give yourself a milestone, you give yourself a framework, you give yourself a time, give yourself a target that between now and there, you're going to do so thing, and you pursue that target. The auto-piloted IPOB under our spokesperson and new Prime Minister of Biafran Republic government in exile have set out the target. He has set out the target, getting Biafra in 2023 by hook or crook, and we are pursuing that target. He didn't only say it and go to sleep. After giving that target, he is pursuing it. After giving that target, he is pursuing it. Pursuing that target on daily basis. He's pursuing that target. Except you are blind, except you are deaf and dumb. That is why you cannot see the achievement that has been made so far. That is the only time you cannot see the achievement that has been made so far. But if you are still sane, you still have your senses intact, nobody's going to convince you, nobody's going to tell you otherwise. Nobody's going to tell you something different from what you are seeing today. A lot of achievements have been made, and we are still going to continue to make achievement. What we are talking about and what we are speaking about is not about gossip. It's not about trying to raise shoulder and show what you can do or what you cannot do. It is putting your words in action. That is what we're doing. Today, even in their conventional media in Nigeria, Nigerian media can today confirm that the movement of Biafra has gotten to a stage that you can't take them for granted anymore. Who made that possible? It is our spokesperson.